Hey guys, it's Bob at Kaler's Aquatics, and just wanted to do a little update on some fish shopping today. Chattanooga Ed and I were down in the Atlanta suburbs, specifically north and west of Atlanta, and we stopped at a total of 5 different stores there before returning to home base in East Ridge and finishing up at a local fish store. I'm going to show you some of those fish in and out of the bags. The first store that we bought fish at was a place called Premier Aquatics, and I would have to give that store a 9.5. They had an awesome freshwater section, just simply amazing. They had lots of oddball fish. Their pricing was good, a little bit higher than some we see, but you know, everybody has to pay their bills. I did go ahead and stock up on some saltwater fish, primarily there. These are some of the neon blue damsels, and I already have several of those in the tank. There's a couple of them coming around. If I can catch up with them. There we go. A fish that I've been looking for a long time, and a long time is 2 months, is a golden head or a yellow head goby, and that's a fish that I had got at my local fish store, and is actually one of my favorite fish. Don't often show that fish, but it's one of the fish, there we go, that I spend a lot of time watching and enjoying and making sure that it gets enough to eat when fish are feeding, and we will do a short feeding toward the end of this to look at these new fish. He's a shy fish, of course, because I like him and want to watch him, but does a lot of sand sifting, which makes him invaluable to the health of the tank. So yeah, there we go with him, and there's the new little one. These are impossible to sex, so let's hope this works out. And let's see, the last thing I got there is a pair of these little ocellaris. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they're tank raised and not wild caught. They are bred in captivity and very healthy, very nice to use in the tank. These guys are tiny. They're just a little bigger than my thumbnail. Went ahead and got 3 just in case we had any issues. And they're going to be going in this tank as well. Next store that I bought fish at, saltwater fish at least, is a place called Premier Aquatics. And I'm sorry, Optimum. Premier was the previous, sorry. Been a long day, about a 14-hour day so far. And this is a little yellow wrasse. I already have a couple of wrasses in this tank, but with it being a 125, I think we can accommodate one more. I have a large yellow wrasse that I love a lot, that's in my 40 breeder, and I don't want to move it over here. I enjoy it in that tank, but hopefully this one will get along with the 6-line wrasse and the other couple of wrasse that are in here. And I'm always wanting to grow my colony of blue-green promise. And that's what we have here. Looks like they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couldn't remember how many I got. And there's a one representative of what's already in the tank. A couple of them coming around, 3 of them coming around. There are several, maybe 6 in the tank already. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out. We're at 5 minutes so that we have a minute to look at them and feed them and enjoy them. Just a quick look at the 3. They're the lighter color. There are 2 of them there. The other fish are joining them. But yeah, the lighter color are the fish that I've just added. Really happy that I picked those guys up. Alright, we've got our blue-green chromis out, and I've gone ahead and put a little food in because some of the bigger fish were showing a little too much interest in the smaller fish. The ocellaris, the little clowns, have divided up. There's one there. The goby, the golden-head goby, was pretty upset about being in here and has hidden under this rock. Can barely make out a little bit of him sticking out. The other one has been totally oblivious to him, so that's good. And what else? Back to those blue neons. Those guys are doing great. Got a little hogfish there that swam away that's also been interested in the little coral fish. Yellow wrasse has already been eating. Is doing great. I haven't seen it interact with the other wrasses yet, but doing great. Really like that I got that guy. It's going to get about 3 times that size. And one final fish to add to this vid. I also picked up very first place we stopped, which is Petland down in Dalton, Georgia, and I went ahead and bought 3 of the leopard puffers. They had them in fresh water. They're actually a brackish water fish. I left them in the tanks there and went back later and caught them, or they caught them for me. 2 of them look good. One of them does not look so good. Looks like he was kind of ruffled up pretty good by his tank mates. So I'm going to keep him separate, and I'm going to keep him in brackish for now. The other 2, I'm going to go ahead and acclimate them over the next, I don't know, hour, 2 hours. They're already in brackish now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them up to salt or near salt pretty quickly and get them over in the tank. So next time you see them, they'll be in the big tank here. So thanks for watching, and I will show you the rest of the fish, the freshwater fish, in another vid to follow. Thanks.